Well, thank you very much for this opportunity, and let me start by expressing my condolences to His Highness Sheikh Nawaf Ahmad Al Jabbar Al Sabah, Emir of Kuwait, and friendly people of Kuwait, on passing of humanity leader His Highness Emir Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmad Al Jabbar Al Sabah. So now coming back to your question, I think I would like to have 2-3 points made here. First of all, when Azerbaijan is speaking about occupied territories, they are speaking about Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh. This is an area of historic Armenia that Armenians were living for centuries and thousands of years. It is only less than 70 years Joseph Stalin, the Soviet leader, gave that land to Azerbaijan. It became a part of Soviet Azerbaijan. Then with the end of Soviet Union, people of Nagorno-Karabakh, in that Soviet Republic, there were more than 85%, 90% Armenians living, always. So they declared their right to live freely in their own country and decide their own fate. So this is not an occupied territory, it's the Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh or Republic of Artsakh, for centuries and thousands of years of inhabited by Armenians. And what they were fighting for was for their independence and their human right of living freely. Now, what the Turkish army present in Azerbaijan, these are not stories. I think Turkey can support Azerbaijan as much as they like. I think as on a humanitarian basis, I would love to see countries supporting each other on education, science, technology, health. But when the Turkish army generals are present in Azerbaijan, missionaries or mercenaries from Syria hired by Turkish side are fighting on the side of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is using huge weaponry provided by Turkey and Turkish-made weaponry. And when the F-16 Turkish fighters are flying all over the border of Armenia and over Nagorno-Karabakh and trying to shoot even territory of Republic of Armenia, I think there is no excuse for that. This is clear interference in the life of people and their determination to live freely in Nagorno-Karabakh. And I think supporting Azerbaijan in this case means helping Azerbaijan or being involved in bloodshed instead of advising Azerbaijan and also talking to Armenia to restart negotiations. In fact, we have for 30 years or for 26 years, we have a wonderful platform which is created by OSCE, and it's led by the Minsk group co-chairs, by Russia, by France, by United States of America, and I do believe that there is only one way of resolving this issue, by negotiations. There is no way that Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh will be defeated. There is no way the whole Armenian nation, both in Artsakh or Nagorno-Karabakh in Armenia and worldwide Armenian communities, will accept that, especially with the involvement of Turkey. We all remember 105 years ago, at the end of the Ottoman Empire, 1.5 million Armenians were slaughtered and the genocide of Armenians happened. So there is no way we'll allow this to happen again. Well, what I was saying that it would have been better if Turkey would give advice, not becoming involved in the war and sending their military generals, mercenaries, their fighters, their airplanes to Nagorno-Karabakh. But they are doing absolutely the opposite. So how can they be the mediator here? I don't see how they can become a mediator here. Now, Turkey can invent or pretend that there are issues with Armenia. This is absolute nonsense that there are PKK fighters in Armenia. Absolute nonsense. They are also saying that Armenians are targeting the international oil and gas pipelines in Azerbaijan. Again, a nonsense. And let me just ask you from the point of view of pure logic. If Armenians had the intention of hitting a pipeline that is running from Baku to Ceyhan, why they didn't do that 20 years ago when this pipeline was in the process of being built? And with one or two shots, this pipeline would never be there. So by shooting 20 years ago, they will stop Azerbaijan selling via Turkey to international community billions and billions of dollars of oil, and becoming rich and using that money, billions of dollars, and making their military stronger and buying arms from worldwide, and now shooting Armenians. So where is the logic? If we were a country that was ready to shoot the pipeline, we would have been done it 20 years ago. So Turkey can pretend or declare there are PKK fighters, Armenians want to hit the pipeline. These are all excuses to have their strong presence in Azerbaijan. And I think that strong presence of Turkish military in Azerbaijan is another increasing threat to Armenia. Well, first of all, let me tell that the military activity and attack has been started by Azerbaijan. Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh, they don't have a reason to attack Azerbaijan. No way. They are living in their independent republic. They are trying to build a normal human life. Why on earth they will attack Azerbaijan and provoke this sort of a bloodshed? So the attack was organized by Azerbaijan because somehow they are under the illusion they can resolve the issue with military force. And I'm saying this is an illusion because I can confirm there is no way Armenian nation will allow to happen another genocide. So every Armenian will become a soldier and they will help Nagorno-Karabakh Armenians to defend their homeland. So there is no other way to go to the table of negotiations. But before that, your message is more to the president of Azerbaijan, Mr. Aliyev. I think he has started this phase of confrontation, and basically he has to stop it because Armenians are not on the territory. They are protecting people of Nagorno-Karabakh, and it's up to Azeri side to decide, to understand, to agree that there is no military solution to this conflict. There is only human solution, which is negotiations. And negotiations, we don't have to go and try to find a negotiating party, a mediator, because the organization is already there. It is the OSCE with the three co-chairs. I mean, these are co-chairs that everybody could trust. It is United States, France, and Russia. So that the way forward to peace is going back to negotiations rather than destroying human lives. And they are destroyed on both sides, both in Armenian side and Azeri side. And I think you can invent any sort of imaginary reason why you are doing this, because there is PKK, that is why Turkish army is in Azerbaijan, or they are protecting the pipeline. or because they are ethnically the same, they have ethnic roots and so on and so on. But none of these gives you a ground to go on the other side and fight independent Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh and also shoot on Republic of Armenia. And let Turkey remember that they are still members of NATO, an organization which has completely different defense policy than what Turkey is exercising today. Well, I think we as Republic of Armenia, that is standing to protect and to help the rights, human rights of those who are living in Nagorno-Karabakh, Armenians in Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh, we are appealing to the world international community, to everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. And we are not like the Turkish side saying we will appeal to those who are ethnically close to us or religiously close to us. We live in a global environment, and we have to respect each other's faith, each other's religion, each other's ethnicity, and not be sort of making ourselves isolated or polarized on this or that subject. I think that's why we are appealing to all international community, starting from United Nations, to our friends in Arabic world, to our friends in Islamic world, to our friends in Europe, to our friends in Asia, Africa, and United States, in America, that they have to exercise international pressure on Azerbaijan because they are the ones that have started this bloodshed. So they have to exercise pressure on Azerbaijan to stop the bloodshed. And we are speaking also to the co-chairs of the Minsk group. I mean, the government of Republic of Armenia, Prime Minister and Foreign Minister, they are in charge of running these negotiations, and they have been in touch with the leaders of those three countries, the co-chairs of the Minsk group, and we are hoping that international community, international pressure, OSCE, the Minsk group co-chairs will eventually exercise their right of putting pressure on the Azeri plus Turkish side, because now Turkey is openly supporting Azerbaijan or fighting with Azerbaijan to stop this and then return people back to the table of negotiations. I can assure you again, there is no way that Armenian people will allow that the rights of the people of Nagorno-Karabakh be destroyed. We will never allow another genocide on our land. So I will basically appeal to everybody, including to the Azeri side and the Turkish side. Let's stop this bloodshed, and let's return back to the table of negotiations.